I wanted to give you one of the key reasons that I found in my research on why it is that some fathers, after they separate or divorce, they lose contact with their children. And that reason is that many men, after they get divorced or separated, do not understand and did not recognize how much of their life was basically set up, run, managed, maintained, renewed, and upkept by women in their life.
Literally, men will say, it's two people in a relationship, so it takes two people to destroy it. Who told you that? That's like saying it takes two people to crash a car. No, it only takes one motherfucker to cause a wreck.
I mean, if we being real about it, don't no man really want to be in a relationship. Only females care about being in a relationship. If a man saying he want to be in a relationship, he lying like a mother.
I think one of the things that annoys me more than anything is I know how right I am about men. Like I am supremely confident in everything that I say about men being 100% valid and true. I don't know a lot about I don't know a lot about many things. I don't. I don't know a lot about many things, but I know a lot about the male nature. I know a lot about how men are socialized. I know a lot about how we're propagandized, and I know a lot about how we process things, right? Oh, you speak for all men. No, no, no. I don't speak for all men. I don't speak for all men. That you don't even need to say stupid shit like that to me. I don't think I speak for all men. But I can speak to men as a group. I can speak about it as a whole, as a group, because I know what men are taught. I know what men are taught. I know what men say. I know what I know. I know without a doubt, with no question about it, right? So when I have these discussions and I'm telling men that this is why you are the way you are, and this is how you can like undo some of that stuff, if not all of it. And they rebut me with like, that's not true. They try to gaslight me, blah, 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 blah. The same shit they do to their women all the time. It is a little frustrating. It is because I know you know what I'm saying is true. I know you know it. There's no doubt in my mind that I know you know it, but y'all go out of y'all way to lie. And I know that it's in defense of the patriarchy because again, I know that we are as men socialized to protect the patriarchy. We're socialized to lay our lives on the line for the patriarchy, our social lives, our physical lives for the patriarchy. No doubt about it. I know we are. But it just sucks that so many of us are blind to this and we just can't admit it. We refuse to admit it. But every now and again, you hear a man tell the truth. You hear a man speaking some facts, making some sense.
I wanted to give you one of the key reasons that I found in my research on why it is that some fathers, after they separate or divorce, they lose contact with their children. And that reason is that many men, after they get divorced or separated, do not understand and did not recognize how much of their life was basically set up, run, managed, maintained, renewed, and upkept by women in their lives, vis-a-vis either their mother, their sister, or their spouse, wife, girlfriend, that kind of thing. So, as many of you will know, I am a qualified psychotherapist and counselor, and I have a private practice where I only see boys and men. And I
Somebody get this man a drink, a stiff one, because I know he going through it. Because I talk to men all day, and them motherfuckers will drive you batshit crazy. Talking to men all day will drive you batty if you let it. You got to be a strong-minded motherfucker. Take it from me. Like, the only thing that keeps me sane, not the only thing, but the main thing that keeps me sane when I'm talking to men is I can always, you guys ever seen those like whirling dervish, the people that spin around really fast? You know how they do that, right? They pick a spot and they spin and they look at that spot, and that's how it stops their shit from going, them getting dizzy. My spot, let's say, is the truth. And since I know the truth, no matter how they try to spin me, I come back to the truth. They try to gas, I come back to the truth every single time. That's how I avoid being dizzy. That's how I avoid being, being like severely manipulated and gaslit in these conversations. Also, I just cut them off as much as possible. And I call them stupid. And I call them bitches sometimes. But that's me venting. Okay. Just come on. Nobody's perfect.
and men. And I speak to and see a lot of men who are either going through divorce, have already divorced, or are thinking about divorcing. And one of the things that is absolutely fascinating for me is how much I have to, whenever men come into my therapy room and we're going through the reasons why they think led up to the divorce, how many of these men say, I have no idea. The divorce came out of nowhere, Kasim. I did not foresee it. And I will say something like, are you saying to me your wife or your spouse or your ex-girlfriend at no point ever gave you any clues as to why, any indicators that things were going bad? And
So you mean to tell me that y'all men, you mean to tell me that this man is lying on us right now, that this is not what this ain't, because the women been saying this about men forever. Like, I heard the first person I heard this from was not a man, and it wasn't a therapist. It was a regular woman. Then I heard it from like 10,000 more women after that, and I was like, oh, it must be true. It must be true. You're telling me that this isn't what men do? I've spoken to countless men who don't take accountability for what they've done in a relationship or with the role they played in a breakup. Literally, men will say it's two people in a relationship, so it takes two people to destroy it. Who told you that? That's like saying it takes two people to crash a car. No, it only takes one motherfucker to cause a wreck. One person could hit 5 cars. None of those 5 people could have anything to do with it. They could all be in an accident caused by one person. One person's negligence can cause an accident, can cause a wreck. Same thing in a relationship. A woman could be doing everything perfect. Everything perfect. And that man could blow up the relationship like that. And men do it all the time. So no, it doesn't take 2 people to destroy a relationship.
why, any indicators that things were going bad, and they usually say something like, well, I knew it was bad, Cass, but I didn't think it was that bad, or something like that. And the reason why I'm saying this is that many women try to articulate to men the things that they're struggling with. So they'll say things like, can you help me with the babysitting? Can you help me put the child to bed? But the men don't see that as indicators of their lack of engagement and their need to support their partner. They just see it as a nuisance. They just see it as they're doing their role and they don't want to do other things. And
they see it as control from the woman too. They interpret that as like, she's trying to control me, so I can't let her control me.
Just see it as they're doing their role and they don't want to do other things. And so what ends up happening is that when men get divorced, because so much of their lives, their diaries, the babysitting, the nappies, the shopping, the cooking, the washing, the buying the detergent, because so much of that has either been run by their mother. So before they got married or moved in with their girlfriend, that was already done by their mum. And then as soon as they moved out from their mum's house, they move straight in with their partner, they don't realize that a lot of their stuff has already been done by their spouses, and they're shocked. And the reality is, and this is what I find, is a lot of men basically can't handle it. They cannot handle the residual of the divorce. They get thrown off. They literally are having to build so many structures on so many levels: their health, their friendships, their relationships. A lot of men who get divorced, when they go to their divorce lawyers, they don't even know what their children's birth certificate is.
Jesus Christ. Again, where have we heard that before? Oh, every fucking woman that's ever been divorced. I'm being hyperbolic, but damn near every woman has said something like that. So can we stop lying? Y'all gonna sit here and tell me that it's not true? It takes 2. The women are making this up. That's not how the men are acting. This is a man who deals with men all the time. I'm a man. I deal with men all the time. I'm listening to what men are saying. Women are dealing with this all the time. Everybody who's being objective and being honest is saying the same things about men. But here's the thing. everything he said, definitely that is a huge part of it. Because initially he said the reason why men lose contact with their kids is because of this. And this is that I'm thinking he's saying like now they have to get their life, like their life is in shambles and they can't even, they got to focus on themselves because they're inept at this point. I think that's a part of it. I can say that. That is a huge, huge part of it. But I think this is a bigger part of it. I think this is the majority of it.
I mean, if we being real about it, don't no man really want to be in a relationship. Only females care about being in a relationship. If a man saying he want to be in a relationship, he lying like a motherfucker. That's what we do as men. We lie. Why do we lie? Because all we want to do is fuck. That's it. That's all we really care about. And of course, no man is going to tell you the truth because that's not something that women really want to hear. Come on now, let's be for real. You really think a man is going to approach you and be like, damn, you fine, I'm trying to fuck? No! Because we automatically know that's going to be a turn off for you. So we start doing little shit, getting to know you, take you out on dates, and really we be doing the bare minimum for real. Whatever we got to do to fuck.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all. His locks look drier than a bitch, bro. Them motherfuckers about to fall out your head, man. Put some moisturizer in there.
Fuck. You ever went through your man's phone, went to his Instagram or his Facebook, and you see him liking this girl, loving this girl, heart emoji here, heart emoji there. You ever seen that shit? All those females you seen them hearts on is who he wants to fuck. Relationships is your thing. Because that's the first fucking thing you ask. Well, if you like them so much, why didn't you go be with them? Because he doesn't want to be with them. He wants to fuck. And if we being honest, we really don't give a fuck about your looks. Y'all give a fuck about y'all looks. We could care less. You don't believe me? I'ma prove y'all bitches wrong.
That's a lie.
Here's one example. A man would tell you, baby, you don't need all that makeup, them eyelashes, them lipstick. You pretty as you are. Now, I know when women do that, it's just something that they do for themselves. But we don't give a fuck about all that.
Yes, men do. It's a lie. That's the control. Once a man gets a woman, he meets her in all the makeup, in the lashes, 20, 30, 40 inch bust down with the part, with the side part, whatever. He loves all of that stuff. It's just when he gets her, he doesn't want to deal with other men pursuing her. So then he goes, "Oh, I don't like y'all. You look good without the makeup." It's about control. You're wrong. Men love makeup and lashes and weaves and wigs. We love all that shit.
You could be the prettiest woman in the whole motherfucking world and get cheated on by the ugliest woman in the whole motherfucking world. And because women care about relationships, the first thing you're going to say is, well, if you're going to sleep with her, why you just don't be with her? And what he going to say? Can you guess? I tell you, bitch. He going to say, I don't want to be with her. I just wanted to fuck. Because we don't care about relationships and marriages. Now, if you are very attractive, that means that man want to fuck you more. If you're not that attractive, that means he want to fuck you less. But either way, we're going to fuck. Just like poly relationship. You don't hear men on this motherfucker talking about poly relationships isn't just about sex. It's about such and such and such and such. No, because we're just trying to fuck. Now we got two women in the house that we can fuck. In case one don't feel like giving it up, I can go to the next. And if we being real about it, poly relationships ain't nothing but cheating with permission. Why y'all think we glorify hoes more than we glorify good women? Because good women boring as fuck. But that one over there giving us that eye candy, we're going to And since we being real, most of y'all women are open book anyway. Like, come on, think about it. All men are fucking predators. And y'all the fucking prey. We sit back and listen to all the shit y'all women be talking about, and we use it to our advantage. So we say and do whatever the fuck we gotta do to get the coochie. We lie. That's all we do is lie. Y'all really think y'all man telling y'all the truth? Okay. If you a thick girl, go in there and ask your man, does this outfit make me look smaller? See what the fuck he say. You really think he gonna say, nah, I don't really see a difference. You still look the same thick to me. But your bra strap is a little tight in the back, so it look like you got titties in the back. And the way you tucked your gut in that pants, it looked like you got titties and ass on the front and the back. You really think that man going to tell you the truth? I don't give a fuck how good of a man he is. I don't give a fuck how genuine his heart is. I don't give a fuck if he do for you and don't ask you for shit. He's still trying to fuck. And after you give us some of that kidda-kuda, we're going to switch up. Because we got what the fuck we came for.
Oh, man. The Cookie Monster is right. I don't know why he talking like that, but he just sound like the Cookie Monster to me. But he is 100% correct. And that's why men lose contact with their kids after, because as soon as he loses access to that woman's body, because all he wanted the whole time was her body and her labor, as soon as he doesn't have access to that anymore, there's no reason to communicate with the kids. There's no reason to keep ties with the woman. That's what it is. This man said it. I didn't look at his comments again. I should have. I was busy. I will guarantee you, there wasn't no man in there calling him a simp or a pander. I promise you. If you lace the truth with, like, if you put some of the blame on the woman, you just got to put a little blame on women. It makes the truth go down easier, but I don't do that. Now, that's my problem, if you will. I don't ever blame women in these instances. Like, not as a group. Of course, I'll blame a woman if she's a part of the problem, but like as a group, I don't blame women for this shit, because this is like 100% what men do. So it ain't got nothing to do with women. But he's like, yeah, that's our nature. We predators, y'all prey. We just want to fuck. Y'all make it easy for us. Y'all choosing bad. Like, that's essentially what he's saying. And so the men gonna let it ride, right? As long as you don't, and he still ain't holding men accountable at all. He just telling the women, like, yeah, we just want to fuck. And I'm sure there's some men in the comments like, them just the men, trying to distance themselves from this because they know the shit is the truth. But it is what it is. It is what the fuck it is. And what he said is 100% true. The last part about the, like, men lie to men, I don't know. Men and women just lie for different reasons. We just lie for different reasons. And not all lies are equal. This is the difference between why men, like how men lie versus, like men always talk about how they lie to protect their women's feelings, and it's all it's all a huge, like, gaslighting episode, pretty much. It's not, it's bullshit, but this is the 100% truth how men lie. Like, women lie to protect other people's feelings, they lie to protect other people from men, they lie to protect themselves from men, whatever. But their lies don't hurt anybody. Women don't lie maliciously. They don't lie to manipulate. They don't lie to control. They don't lie to dominate. They don't lie to hurt. They lie for the opposite. Oh, damn, girl, you look good in that. Oh, babe, I love your haircut. Damn, you look good. Oh, I don't care. Yeah, you put on a little weight, but I love it. Just more cushion for the pushing. Whatever, right? That's how women lie. And men be like acting like we lie like that to protect women's feelings, but then we also lie to protect ourselves.
Hey babe, do you like my hair like this? No. Babe, what the fuck? I can't change it now. It's too late. You want me to lie? No, but just forget it. Babe, do you think I'm your best friend? Actually, Jonathan is my best friend. Yeah. Jonathan is your best friend. I'm sorry, babe. I can't lie to you. I just can't lie to you. Okay? I don't want to lie. Hey, babe, who's Ashley? I've never met an Ashley in my life. Okay? I've never even encountered an Ashley before in my life. I wouldn't know what it looked like if I saw it right now. I have no idea what you're talking about. You're insane. You're a little insane. That's crazy. You're a little crazy. What the fuck? Who's Ashley? I don't know.
Yeah, that's how men that's definitely how men lie. Definitely. How in one breath it's like, I can't lie to you when I'm supposed to lie to protect your feelings. Like, do I look good in this dress? Yeah, you look great. You look stunning. Da, 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 da. Even if you don't like the dress, fuck it. If you feel like she feels like she looks good, then why not big her up, right? She looks good. As long as she don't, If my wife is looking bad in something or like funny, then I'll tell her. Like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. But I ain't about to like, if she already got some shit on, or I ain't about to say, yeah, you look good. You look good. I love it. Tens. Like, I don't care. You know? But you also got to be willing to tell her like the real hard truths. Not that shit. But men always act like we lie to protect women's feelings. No, you don't. You be lying to protect yourself. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, man, men know it's all men. Men know exactly what men be doing. I just be wanting y'all to give it up. I be wanting y'all to stop playing this game, acting like everybody is crazy whenever we call it out and spot it. We all know, man. The women know, a lot of men know, or some men know, you know, it's okay to accept it. It's okay to accept it and just become a better person. Jesus.